Imagine building a monument so massive it could be seen from space. A structure so perfect it has lasted for over 4,500 years. And here's the twist. It was built without machines. No cranes, no modern tools. Just human hands, stone, and a vision. At the center of this mystery stands one man, Khufu, the pharaoh who ordered the construction of the Great Pyramid. But was he a genius ruler? Or a ruthless tyrant who enslaved his people to fulfill his obsession? Let's uncover the truth. Khufu, also known as Cheops, was the second pharaoh of Egypt's 4th dynasty. He lived around 2600 BC, during the golden age of the Old Kingdom. To his people, he wasn't just a king. He was a god on earth, chosen by the gods to rule. His name meant protected by Khnum, a god of creation. But Khufu didn't just want to rule. He wanted to be remembered forever. The Great Pyramid of Giza, his greatest legacy, the only one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world still standing. It rose higher than any building for thousands of years, over 480 feet tall, made of more than 2 million blocks of stone, each weighing tons. Yet somehow, they were cut, transported, and placed with near-perfect precision. Even today, scientists can't fully explain how it was done. Here's the big question. How did Khufu's workers move these stones without wheels? Some theories say massive ramps were built. Others suggest water was poured on sand to slide blocks more easily. Some even whisper about lost ancient technology. Whatever the truth, it took decades of labor, tens of thousands of workers. But were they slaves, suffering under a cruel pharaoh? Or skilled workers who were paid, housed, and fed by the state? The evidence might surprise you. Greek historians, writing centuries later, painted Khufu as a tyrant. They claimed he shut down temples, drained Egypt's wealth, and forced his people into misery. But modern archaeology tells a different story. Workers' villages near the pyramids show signs of organized living. Bakeries, breweries, medical care. Not the chains of slavery, but the lives of laborers who played their part in history. So was Khufu hated or honored? That answer still lies buried in the sands of Egypt. Inside the Great Pyramid, mysteries remain. Passages that lead nowhere. Hidden chambers still being discovered with modern technology. And the most puzzling of all, the King's Chamber. Built with granite blocks so massive, they had to be brought from quarries hundreds of miles away. Why go through so much effort? Was it truly just a tomb or something more? Some believe it was a machine of power. Others say a gateway to the gods. But the truth remains locked in stone. For Khufu, the pyramid wasn't just a tomb. It was his ladder to eternity, a way to ascend to the stars. The pyramid's shape, pointing upward, symbolized the sun's rays. Khufu believed he would rise with the sun god Ra and live forever as one with the gods. That was the dream. But here's the shocking part. No mummy of Khufu has ever been found. When archaeologists opened the king's chamber, they expected to find Khufu's remains. But the sarcophagus was empty. No body, no treasure, nothing. Did tomb robbers steal it? Was Khufu buried somewhere else in secret? Or did the pharaoh's body never make it into the pyramid at all? The mystery of Khufu's missing mummy is one of Egypt's greatest puzzles. Whether loved or feared, Khufu achieved what he wanted. His name lives on. His pyramid stands tall, a symbol of human determination. Civilizations have risen and fallen. Empires have vanished. But Khufu's pyramid remains, a challenge to time itself. So who was Khufu? A visionary who dreamed beyond limits? A tyrant who ruled with iron fists? Or both? A man consumed by a desire for immortality? We may never know, but here's what we do know. Khufu's pyramid is not just a tomb. It's a riddle carved in stone, a reminder that even 4,500 years later, the past still whispers. And in our next episode, we'll meet Egypt's most celebrated ruler, Ramses II, the warrior pharaoh who fought mighty battles, the builder who carved his legacy into temples of stone, and the king whose reign was so great, some called him a god on earth. This is Dusk Times, where history lives forever.